guys, welcome to the show today. This is still Juliet. Today on the show I have Teresa Ogueri. She is the founder and CEO of Younikpublishing. She is here to let us into her business. Hi Teresa, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Juliet. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So Teresa, what motivated you or what led you to writing?
What led me to writing? That's a really good question. So from when I was younger, I really enjoyed reading. So first off, it was fiction. So I enjoyed all the Nancy Drew, all the mystery stories when I was growing up. But then as I grew older, I found self-help books, so non-fiction books. And I was trying to, find myself and grow myself, self-development and things like that.
Yeah.
And I found all these resources, so I started reading, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, so many things that I didn't know that other people have experienced. This is something I'm passing through, so it's helping me, but someone else has experienced it, so they kind of give me like a roadmap to follow. So that was like, first I started blogging. I just felt like I needed to share all the things that I'm learning, all the things within my faith and things like that. So I was blogging and I was getting very good feedback from my blog. And then in 2018, I wrote my first book. I felt called to write a book, so I wrote a book. And yeah.
Talking about your book, what's the title of your book?
So my book is called The Becoming, The Journey to Living in the Completeness of Who You Are Called to Be.
Oh, nice. And when did you say you released it?
It was released in November of 2018.
Can you give us a little tea about the book?
Yeah, of course. So the book is pretty much me sharing my journey in growing my faith and growing as a person, because I found that in life we go through a lot of experiences that change our true identity. Like, let's say you go through something, you used to be a lover girl.
Yeah.
You go through something, you go through a heartbreak, then you're like, you know what? I don't want to.
Yes,
I don't want to do that anymore. So we go through a lot of experiences, others more traumatic than others, and that changes who we are and the lens at which we live life. But God has a different identity for us, our original identity of who He wanted us to be. And so my book is pretty much about going back to that, who God actually called you to be.
Yeah, so that's so deep. And if you don't mind me asking, is this book your story or is it like someone else's?
So it is my story, but then there's also there's actually stories of 3 other people in there. And so it's not just my story, but like what I learned through the process, and so it's a bit of story and a bit of like lessons.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. And if someone wants to get this book, where is the best platform and where are these books listed?
Yeah, for sure. So my book is currently listed on Amazon. And again, the name is The Becoming, and it's written under my maiden name, so that's Teresa Simba.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. And just on Amazon, that's the only place to be. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's nice. That's good to know. Okay. Coming back to writing, right? So you mentioned that it's something you just picked in reading books and all. Is that like a degree you get to be a writer?
Yes, I mean, people take journalism, they take English and things like that, but no, I do not have a degree in writing. Actually, my background is in the sciences.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a shift.
I know, right?
Of course,
yes, so my background is actually in the sciences. My degree is a Bachelor of Science, a General Bachelor of Science with Math and Computer Science.
On your, I also noticed that you run some boot camps for writing. So me personally, I'm not a writer. I don't like writing. Joining your boot camps, will that equip me with enough skills to become a writer and write a book at least?
Yes, absolutely. So I think a lot of people complicate what writing is. My belief is if you can speak, you can write.
Okay.
Because when you think of writing, you're thinking about all the books that you've read and the way they're structured, their sentences.
Yeah.
But that can be edited. Your book can be edited after you write it. When you write it, what you write is not the first thing you write is not necessarily the thing that you publish. That's why there's professional editors, people who can go through and correct your grammar
Mhm.
and things like that. But writing is also a muscle in journal because, yeah, it's the way you speak should be the way you write.
And your bootcamp is usually for how long do you run it?
So I run it for 12 weeks, so it's a 3-month bootcamp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we go through like things like this. So the mindset of I don't know how to write, and I'm struggling to write. And then we go through like outlining, we plan out your book together, what should go on what chapter and things like that. And then I also offer editing within my bootcamp, so you can write, I'll give you feedback and I'll edit your work for you. And then teach through the publishing process, all the way to setting up your book when it's ready for launch, book cover designs, things that like, so pretty much the whole process. Of your book, yeah.
Oh, I'm just curious, how long does it typically take to write a book?
Honestly, it depends on you.
Okay.
Yes, so it depends on the time commitment that you're going to put into it, because everybody is different. Your pace of writing may be different from another person's pace of writing, but yeah, if you commit, I did it for 3 months because if you commit at least about an hour a day, even if it's just 5 days a week, in 3 months you can definitely finish a book.
Oh, wow. Okay. So apart from the editing, the writing, the bootcamp, is there like any other services your company provide?
Yeah, absolutely. So we also help with publishing itself. So some people don't need any writing help or anything. They just want to know how to publish, how to put their book on Amazon. So a lot of done for you services. We also do ghostwriting. So for people who don't want to write their own book, so you can hire us to write the book for you, and it will be under your name, your idea. So we'll have meetings like this, we'll have ask you questions and pretty much create your book from scratch and write it on your behalf. And then also ghostwriting articles, so that's more for corporate side. But yeah, our main thing is really helping authors to tell their stories that you can build. So pretty much practice it. I personally like to tell people to journal. I like to journal.
Documenting.
Yes. So that's also practicing your writing muscle.
So what is the best handle to reach you at if someone wants to, book you for like an initial conversation about book and all?
For sure. So on my Instagram page, you can reach me at Younikpublishing, and the Younik is like YOUNIK Publishing, or you can even reach out to me on my personal page at Teresa Ogueri.
Okay, and you respond directly. Do you like charge for initial consultations?
No, actually, my initial consultation is free.
Oh, so good to know. How is listing a book on Amazon? Is it lucrative?
On Amazon, it's like you get, depending on how you set your royalties, but it's about 60% that you get. So 60% royalties, because Amazon will take their own cut as well, and then plus your printing expenses. Amazon is good because you don't have to worry about shipping and all of that. But if you're trying to make good money, do it by yourself. So sell your book on your own platform as opposed to just Amazon. You can't really say you should, because it helps with SEO and all that stuff. But also sell it on your website. And also your book will be as lucrative as you can push it.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
So children's book, serious adult books, which one sells better?
And you see, it just depends on you. Like one thing I've learned is people buy you because they know you, they like you, they trust you, so they buy from you.
Yeah. So Teresa, do you have like a word of advice for anybody who's aspiring to write a book? People like me that don't even know how to start. What's your advice to such people?
Okay, for sure. So for anyone who wants to write a book and you don't know how to start, or you're on the fence, so first I would say absolutely write a book. Your story is important, your voice is needed. I mean, there's people out there who are struggling with something that you can help them with, but you're second guessing yourself and your skills. So just honestly, just show up and write it. We need to hear your voice. And if you don't know where to start or how to start, seek help. Like, it's actually not a problem to ask someone for help who has done it before, and they can be able to direct you in the right place. Like I said, even my consultation, my first time consultation is free. So even if it's just a few minutes of getting the general direction of how to start, where to go. I have content on my Instagram page that is also available for how to start. Like, there's a lot of free resources. Right now, ignorance is not an excuse. The resources are there. So just reach out to me. Tell me you're from Juliet. I would actually love to connect. I love to connect with aspiring authors. So.
Yeah, that's sweet. So you heard her. Reach out to her by social media, and I'll leave the social media handle, and she will help. Just tell her you came from Juliet. Okay. So when you're not writing, what do you do to relax and have fun? Yeah.
Oh, I love to spend time with my husband, with my family, with my loved ones, my friends, movies, music. I enjoy music a lot.
Yeah. So what has been your greatest challenge, having a publishing company or a writing company, if I may call it that? What has been the most challenging thing about that?
That's a great question, actually. So the most challenging thing right now is helping as many authors as I can. So initially my business was mainly ghostwriting. So when you're ghostwriting, you're limited in the number of people that you can help. So because you can't write as many books as you would want in a year, right? So you can maybe only help 1 or 2 authors in a year. So now that...
So why can't you help so many of them?
Because I'm the one who is writing.
The full book.
Yes, so it's a lot of focus, a lot of back and forth, interviewing, trying to put the book together. So I want to maintain the integrity of my work with my clients. So to give you my very best, I can't take on as many people. But now that I'm expanding more into helping more authors and coaching them how to do it on their own, then I have more capacity, which is great because, again, I'm a huge believer in like the transformational power of stories. Stories change lives. Like, even just think about a book that you have read that has changed the way you think, maybe, or changed your mindset about something. Like, stories change lives. So there's someone out there who's also waiting, like, for what you have, your story or your message, so that it can change their own life as well.
How do you charge for like ghostwriting? Do you charge, hourly, or do you charge per book?
So I charge per book, so per project.
Oh, okay.
So it depends on what the project is and the author's requirements, because some people already have their material. Maybe they have YouTube videos, or they have a podcast or something of the sort. So I already have something I can pull from to write the book, which makes it faster, a little bit faster for me. Well, not necessarily faster, but then it reduces our meeting times, yes. Because even that too takes time. It depends on your availability, my availability, and how we can meet up to make it happen. So when you already have the resources, yes, it will take time for me to listen to all the things that you have, or go through all the things that you have and put the book together, but it's easier because it cuts out like the back and forth. Yeah, so it depends on that, as well as also the topic, because if it's something I know about, it's easier for me because it's a topic I know. It will require less research. But if it's something I have no idea about, like right now I'm writing for an HR professional, and I don't know a lot of the details about HR. So it's interesting. I enjoy it because I learn so much based on when we talk and all the research that I have to do. But again, so that also determines the timing and the pricing.
Okay. Give us 3 fun facts about you.
Okay, 3 fun facts about me. Number 1, I am an introvert.
Okay.
Number 2, my background is actually in the sciences, not the arts.
Okay.
Number 3, I sing.
I lost my breath. Can you imagine? You sing?
Yeah.
You see? You never can tell. Thank you so much, Teresa, for joining us today. Please like, share, and subscribe, and also go to withjuliet.ca to sign up or refer a friend if you want us to feature you in our videos. Thank you very much for coming, and
Thank you for having me.
yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye.
Bye.